Belser's Wall, those are things that I have to do with Kuru. Some all hard are things I have to do with Kuru in that. Yeah. There's just the ether currents are a lot of things that I have to do with Kuru to think. He's gonna do all that with that Cloud Cumulus and the Eastern Gear and the storylining with that type thing. But it's not today. It's not this moment. I gotta free up the camera 2,600 minutes or 20, almost 2,700 minutes now. Yeah, 2,700 minutes. I've got to free up on the camera type thing. I've got to, play baseball. I've got to do homework type thing. That means I need to update the Ninja Bag and send that out type thing. That type of sense. People need to take on Saphir Extreme. Some need to take on Alexander Floor 9 through 12, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Some of them need to do Palace of the Dead type thing to get to floor 200 type thing instead of floor 100 or floor 50 or something in that nature type thing. That means they have to finish their Marauder class up to level 60 so we can see how many hit points they'll end up with in the outside world, outside of the Palace of the Dead type thing, and see if they end up with 40,000 hit points type thing. That means there is, yeah, but that's in consideration. That's only one. That's one gear. So it's one gear type thing. Oh, so yes, along with this base type thing. There's a lot of stuff that's happening that I can't put in to now, because putting into now would mean if it could be 1,500, it could be 1,100. If it could be 1,100, it could be 7. 7 could be 5. 7, 5 could be 140, and then you didn't make any sense about your 1,500 vitality. You lied about it. You see, I took it piece by piece, which you couldn't do. Yeah, that's right. I can't do that. He's telling you the whole. There's no other way to in present do that in mind. If I'm taking it by piece, then you've got Etherite, and now I've told you the piece of it. Now we can go get the rest of them, and maybe get up to 2 or 3 maps type thing. Like 2 maps. That's. But there's 6 maps and like a lot more crystals than that. Yeah, that's right. So fuck all that 2 amp keep. Then I have to consider which character is coming in. Is it Kaido? Is it Kinoji? Is it Aiden? Is it Kayla? Is it Kuru type thing that means? Is it Ren? And her getting ready for Red Mage? Is Treya going to do Monk as well? And so that she can do Samurai once she gets up to 60 Pugilist or 50 Pugilist type thing that means. See, there's she needs to do 60 Pugilist to beat to the end of the game. Which is what I'm trying to. Oh. So it's a main set for her to achieve things in there. No, that's subset for her. She's past that. She doesn't need to be that, but it would be neat if she was. And Kai's the main one to think. So that wasn't something I needed to consider to think that means. Right. So technically, she is done. Thank you. She's not 60 Pugilist, and not without 60 Pugilist, she can't put on a samurai uniform. So she's not done. She's different done. Yeah, that's. Oh, but she's not done with the game. Correct. So she needs to leave patch 1 to think that she's in patch 356. Yeah. See, this is another case where if it wasn't true here, then in the same with that little gold thing, it's not true in the other square. Oh, and it's flipped, and it's not. They're all different places of main story to big what subset story is. The main thread is that none of them achieved any of the end game type thing that no, all of them except for Kuro have achieved the main game thing in that. Wow. Yes. Kuro, that's on the head of it. Kuro has done Redeemed, but he has not done the Aerie with the Nidhogg Slayer, or he has not done the Vault, type thing that means. And he has not done as so goes the light, so goes darkness, or gear change, or he hasn't done patch 3.3 Dragon Song, that's patch 3.2, and patch 3.1, and that, one of these might be patch 3, and that means before it goes to 3.1 with Hashinfan's shield. Which is, again, I'm right on, but and then that's patch 3.4, Surrender of Souls, and then patch 3.5.5 is the finest pupil ally type thing with the 2 L's in it, and there's an L there and an A, and there's a W in there as well type thing in that sense. Oh, that's patch 3.5.5, and then patch 3.5.6 is Fate Walker. That's right. He's got all those titles type thing. That means he's the only one left out of that. Yeah. And see, there it goes. It doesn't make any sense. But that's her white mage one type thing that means. That's what and so that does make sense type thing. Shit. So, and that makes that complicated. And so when that's complicated, the white-black chips of Go Othello, we just start flipping over for ourselves, taking that me. Oh, to the one that was sense type thing, right? That because it can't be to think that me. And the excitement of deeming that thing that means is great. So you're not doing right type thing that means. Do you understand? There's a lot that you don't see per moment of any day, so it's easy to say that was never a moment. I'll flip that over to the fact of zero existence. That's that was easier for me to do, and then we take it piece by piece and understanding that it's still zero existence. That's which it is. Now I can take that piece by piece and still say that never happened, which it never did. I think it means correct. And give somebody else the controller so they can be in charge. Which is the same as Treya being a Fate Walker to the man needs. Yeah, that's right. They're both wearing the same uniform. Both of them are wearing red-black. I think that means. So they're the same character. Yeah. Oh, only one character. I think that means. That's what I was trying to get to. See, there's Kaedo. That's a guy, but he's wearing red-black. By the time we go to our second choice, you won't remember who that is. Right, that's also same character. They're both wearing the same one's a monk and the other one's a ninja. Both of them have like dagger things in there. No, that one's got like nunchucks type thing that means, which is yellow. That's also yellow see, that's hard to remember. Fuck. But not if they were one character. The way that they were supposed to be. And he's got this theory I can't feel things, and that means, yeah, that's right. So it just starts filling in other reasonings to think that sense, you know. So, like, it's flipped, and flipped, or half flipped, that flip, take that means, to that flip, which are now the same things. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Holy crap. Yeah. It'll just come come along. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Like, do feel that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, shit. It's on my balls to, you know. And that's a fate walker in there taking that means. Which Aiden isn't a fate walker taking that sense. Now, not all these guys have area attacks in that wide volley that make them an attack in area and also a recuperation like Treya's regen and surviving 200 floors of Palace of the Dead by themselves or with a group. Oh, so not all of them, despite being light bringers in that type thing, which means they have a keener weapon, that they're gonna go all the way to it. Kai doesn't have one in Monk because that was yellow, and you're right there. But he does have one in Dark Knight, which should be his red one to think that means. Yeah. That is right. And he's not, and Aiden's not a Fate Walker. But then I don't remember what Fate Walker is. It's patch 1 going to patch 2. And so they're behind on that type thing. And thanks for that. I don't need that. Those are yellow. So boom, you take that down. That's 1 to 0 to think that means. It's a bite in congruity.